And then, of course, you're cutting down on your opportunity to make money if you're giving services away for free. And so in some cases, that could just be a recipe for disaster. Going above and beyond for clients can kill your business. So when you're first starting out, over-delivering is actually essential because you want rave reviews, you want to get more work, and you need to build that experience, or you need to keep having those clients come back, you need to grow your business. And so that's when it's important. However, there's a point when it can really kill your business. And that's when you're trying to take your business to the next level. Because if you're over delivering, they don't have to take you seriously, right? There's an element of integrity I'm going to explain in a minute when I show you a proposal that I have. And eventually it'll cut into your revenue. Okay, so let's get more specific on that. So here's a sample proposal that I have for you. And if you look, right, the packages, the most expensive one is on the left, right? Then it's less expensive for standard and then the least expensive for basic. And if you look at the packages side by side, you'll see that each package gets Google Analytics set up. And then the most expensive one has fully interactive, customized, real-time analytics dashboard set up for the client and set up to their specifications and their needs. And the middle package just has monthly analytics PDFs sent to them via email, and then they don't get anything. But they can manage their own analytics in the smallest package or the least expensive package. Now, we talked about integrity and we talked about losing out on business. So if you are working and you want the client to like you, and maybe you start saying to yourself, oh, you know what, maybe I want them to be happy. Maybe I should just make these interactive dashboards for them. Or maybe I'll just, and you start giving them something they haven't paid for, right? Like maybe they paid for the standard package, and so they're getting the PDFs, but you're like, I want them to be happy. I'm going to go up a package. I'm going to creep over into that package. I'm going to start doing some of those things that they, remember, they've already been presented these things and they chose not to pay for that. And so when I say integrity, what I mean is you don't want to train them to expect that they don't have to take the more expensive services, or they don't have to pay for certain services, because you'll eventually just give them to them each time. And then, of course, you're cutting down on your opportunity to make money if you're giving services away for free. And so in some cases, that could just be a recipe for disaster, all right? So what should you do? Let's do this instead. Over-deliver on the quality of work that you give the client. Over-deliver on your client experience. Now, the client experience, and a positive client experience, always starts with empathy. So you put yourself in their shoes. You ask yourself, how would I like to be treated if I was in this situation? Or when I have been in this situation, I've had a subcontractor working for me, or even just when I've had work done on my house or something like that. How would I like to be treated? Well, we want to know clarity. We want to know, okay, what is the timeline going to look like? What are the next steps, right? Onboarding. And then I chose this word customer service because it's such a broad term, but it really means all the soft skills, all the ways that you can be a person and speak clearly to them and be kind and anticipate their needs and everything else. So it is a very broad term, but if you put all these together, you get to stay in business, you get to make a profit, and you still have clients who are just absolutely thrilled with the work that you've done. So I hope that makes sense, and I'll see you guys later.